Well, that siege in Paris today lasting more than 7 hours. In the end, 2 terrorists are dead and 7 people have been arrested. Joining us on NDTV today is France's ambassador to India. Sir, thank you very much for speaking to us. These are very big raids that have been conducted today in Paris. It appears that this was a terror group that was very large and was possibly planning another big strike. This must be quite a big worry for you.
Yes, indeed. What happened is that we have tracked a group of people who were associated to the team which committed the attacks last week. So they were part of that operation. And what we discovered is that they were, of course, in possession of weapons and belt and explosives. So we can construe that they may have had the intention to conduct more attacks in the near future.
Is there a very real worry in France at this time about another major strike possibly happening in the near future?
Indeed, we have even gone beyond the state of alert. We are now in a state of emergency, which includes a number of police measures allowing searching and arrest in a very strong way. And indeed, we are expecting more attacks against France, against Europe. And it's a war which has been declared on us, and we are fighting that war. And of course, we will face difficulties, but we will win that war.
Well, one of the big problems that you face in France is the fact that there are about 1,500 French nationals who have gone to fight in Syria. About 100 of them are estimated to have come back to France. Isn't that really the biggest challenge that France faces at the moment?
You could even say there are also young women involved. First of all, yes, we have identified 1,500 people who, in one way or another, are connected to the fighting in Syria. It's a big number, but it's, in comparison to the French population, a very, very tiny minority. And so what we are dealing with is some fringe elements, which number we can certainly try to manage. You rightly said that one of the big problems is the returnees, because they were trained, they received indoctrination in Syria, and they have become extremely dangerous. And last week's attack shows that we were right to be worried, because most of them were French citizens, and most of them had spent time in Syria.
Sir, do you know if the mastermind of the Paris attacks, Abdulhamid Aboud, who's a Belgian national and is the most wanted man in France today, whether he has been arrested or killed in today's raids?
According to the information I have, yes, and he committed suicide during the operation.
But that's quite a big revelation you're making there. You're saying that you have information that Abdulhamid Aboud, the main accused, the mastermind of the Paris attacks, has committed suicide in the operation today. That's the information that you have.
I have received information which lead us to suspect that he committed suicide. I have no particular document to say that, but that is the first indication we have received.
All right, the ambassador there speaking to us just now. We will play out the rest of that interview shortly. This was just the first excerpt from there. The ambassador there saying that there is an indication that the mastermind of the Paris attacks has committed suicide, and that is the indication at the moment, and something which he later says has to be officially confirmed in France. No official announcement has been made in Paris on that, but we will play out the rest of that interview shortly.